The in-ring Dynamite debut of Ricochet not going according to plan for him. Kyle Fletcher of the Don Callis family has been in the driver's seat for the last few moments.
He looks great, I can tell you that. Kyle does, but here comes Ricochet trying to mount a comeback. Let's not forget we are moments away from hearing from the new AEW World Champion, Bryan Danielson. What does the future hold for him?
Fletcher, the half Nelson, drives Ricochet down face first and now covers the leg hard. Looked like Ricochet tried to block it on the way down, Don, but the power of Fletcher just too much.
Too much leverage to Taz's earlier point.
Yeah, when you have that kind of height, and Kyle knows how to utilize that. I mean, you're right. It's the when you have that advantage leverage-wise, it's tough if you're in Ricochet's spot.
We talked about the necessity of roughing up Ricochet. I think Kyle is well on his way to executing that strategy.
No, he looks great. Fletcher looks great. Ricochet's having a hard time here on his Dynamite debut. Tremendous athlete, we know that. Ricochet, he's trying to fight back, and he's looking sort of good here. Now, here he comes.
Yeah, Ricochet very comfortable on the ropes. More comfortable than perhaps Kyle Fletcher, and that headbutt sends Fletcher crashing down.
Hell of a headbutt.
And Ricochet, Kami catches Fletcher flush, and now Ricochet lays out and takes out Fletcher.
Love the body control that Ricochet has coming off the top.
Well, that springboard clothesline really dropped Fletcher.
So it caught him in the windpipe.
As the fans here in Champaign chanting the name of the newest athlete to be deemed all elite in Ricochet, who lands a combination on Fletcher to the midsection, trying to keep the oxygen out of the lungs of the man who's a member of the Don Callis family. Springboard back elbow there by Ricochet.
Great one-on-one matchup, no doubt. And the great prelude to what we've got coming up next.
As Ricochet accelerates into the corner, shoulder to the midsection. Right hand staggers Fletcher back out towards center once again. Ricochet looking for the springboard. Fletcher. Nope, Ricochet blocked. Enziguri tags Fletcher, and now Ricochet.
So fluid.
Northern Lights.
Oh, he's with it.
Oh, wow. Sheer power from Ricochet. Now, this is interesting because at different points in either man's careers, they were known as tag team specialists. But now meeting one-on-one, Ricochet running shooting star press, but Fletcher able to kick out.
Quality kick out by Kyle Fletcher right there, getting his second win.
Yeah, a lot of strength, a lot of reserve in Kyle Fletcher. No doubt about it. And you can see that Ricochet has been in a hell of a match, just trying to shake the cobwebs out right there.
Now Ricochet, maybe Death Valley driver. Fletcher, though, using his length, his reach to hammer down with those elbows on the ear of his opponent. Ricochet, though, chopping, and the lariat there on Fletcher, regaining the advantage, perhaps.
Yeah, Fletcher lured him in that time.
Oh, Fletcher ran through the lariat attempt.
Wow. He wiped him out.
Great job.
Of course he did. Needs to follow up now.
Yeah, absolutely he does. I'm surprised he didn't try to cover him that time.
I think that shot to the throat, Taz, did something to Fletcher. He's having maybe some trouble breathing. He's heaving in a way we don't normally see Kyle Fletcher do.
And that can happen. You get in the windpipe or the esophagus, that can happen.
But Fletcher perseveres, lands a shot in the corner, sends Ricochet across as, no, Ricochet gets his boots up, and Ricochet rolls through, drop kick, takes Fletcher down.
Kyle smartly rolling to the floor.
These two guys are pushing each other. I'd love to see this, man.
Got to be careful on the floor, though.
Yeah, I was going to say,
this guy Ricochet.
The floor is not necessarily out of the range of Ricochet.
It's kind of like a battering ram that time.
It certainly was, just turning his shoulder and throwing his body into Fletcher, knocking him into the barricade. And now Ricochet returning Fletcher to the ring.
This is where Ricochet is dangerous. See right there, side of his body. Just body Fletcher. This is where Ricochet is a freaky athlete. Whatever the heck he's going to do off the top here.
Ricochet up to the top. Diving splash, but Fletcher got both boots up, perhaps baiting him in, and now Fletcher charges in the corner. Catching Ricochet on the button.
This is it, man.
Fletcher.
Yeah, he might get him here.
The buster. The leg hooked. And no, Ricochet survives.
Yeah, he just rolled on his left shoulder to get out of the way.
Super close right there. Stay locked in here, Kyle. Don't lose focus now.
Kyle Fletcher. His frustration perhaps coming out.
He's feeling it now. And for good reason.
Or perhaps not. Fletcher coming in. Ricochet crushed against the ropes, and Fletcher bringing him out, looking for that belly to back. Tombstone style pile driver. Now repeated kicks to the chest of Ricochet. And, Ricochet vaults out, lands on his feet, elbow strike.
Got the first blow in.
Stops Fletcher in his tracks. Ricochet pump kick. And Fletcher may be out.
I think he is out.
As Ricochet hoists on him up. Death Valley driver. And Ricochet covers. Near leg hooks. Fletcher. It's Fletcher's turn to survive.
Great intestinal fortitude by Kyle.
But Ricochet, he likes this lifting reverse DDT. He calls it Fargo. He planted Fletcher. Yes, scores the win.
That was a great match.
Ricochet.
Well, Fletcher had a great outing. Kyle came close, real close, but that vertigo just caught him right there. Excellent match, as you said, Schiavone. Congratulations on the Dynamite debut to Ricochet.
Yeah, Ricochet earned every bit of that victory.
It's a hell of a fight.
Yeah, he's spent. Look at that.
As Kyle Fletcher, the welcoming committee, didn't necessarily roll out the red carpet for Ricochet, but Ricochet victorious nonetheless. And Don, a heartbreaking loss here for Kyle Fletcher in our Dynamite main event.
Not happy.
I know you're not happy with the outcome, Don, but I'm telling you, Kyle Fletcher once again proved his worth.
What is this development here?
Whoa. The international champ.
The international champ, and the man who has quite a bit of history with Ricochet. We are talking, of course, about the aerial assassin, Will Ospreay. Lot of history. And the friendship between these two men, no secret.
Wait a minute.
The man that will challenge
William! Let this be a warning to you. Don't you dare forget about the bastard. And as for you, Ricochet, please allow me this opportunity to welcome you to AEW. Welcome. Now get to the back of the line like everyone else. This one here, he belongs to me.
Well, Pac, 1/3 of the AEW World Trios Champions alongside Claudio Castagnoli and Wheeler Yuta. He will challenge Ospreay for the International Championship in 10 days' time at All Out.
Where you going? No, you're not talking to me.
The reverse Hurricane Rana on the stage. I have never seen anything quite like that. That was a brutal attack by Pac.
I know you're not talking to me. Come on.